Howdy, folks. We're back with more of our Dark Emperor run. I have to say, it's been a minute since I've touched this game, just due to moving stuff and some very unlucky times with flooding. But that being said, we're going to get right back into it. We probably won't name everything this session, but we will maybe name a couple of things. One of the things you guys did say to me in the comments was that ballistas can't reach here. Tend to just believe what you guys say usually. I see a range of 12. Trying to think where they might line up in a siege battle. Trying to visualize it. And if that is the case and we can't reach back here, then we have a new problem to address, which is we're going to have to fight 2 old wizards, which is not ideal. And we'll have to find a way to do that. To be honest, I don't know if I've employed the strategy with ballistas fully. I can't recall since Conquest 4. And in Conquest 4, for those of you that don't know, this tower in the back didn't exist, and all the mages would really just line up right here on the wall. Which wasn't a big deal for that range issue, but it very well might be an issue here. Now it's possible, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that would indicate to me that it's not going to actually range within what we need. Now that presents a big issue in getting the magic library, which might change our plans. Because, weirdly enough, it's going to probably be easier to take the capital with the Lich than to maybe take this in that case. So I think that is very much going to inform our strategy. Just as a side note, as we move Dramaticus north, if you guys, if there are any audio issues or anything, please forgive me. I have had to reset my entire desk setup and everything because this carpeting just got so soaked. Soaked to the bone. We could attack this. I'm not too scared of it. There's this blood magic lady, which does a life drain assassination. This is really cool. I wanna try out the Priest King soon. You probably will. They're actually in Conquest 4. I didn't play them a whole ton. I have a hard time getting behind the low armor troops that make up so many of their units. I just can't be asked to see that happen. Whereas like here you get some decent armor and shields. You know, the large shield really makes up for not having great armor because Conquest is very much a range game more than anything else, I'd say. A lot of people tend to say that. I tend to agree. Okay, we have a big stack here, though. So do we want to... We probably do want to get more ballistas. I hate to sit here for so long. One of the things we could actually do is instead of just recruiting ballistas here, we could just go grab these and recruit ballistas here to supplement what is taken. I think that very well might be what we do. We will grab all these archers. I don't know if I want my senator with us. I also don't want to sit him here. He will come along with us for now. He might avoid that final battle. I don't know if I want 3 rows either. Kind of thinking, I don't want to leave the gladiators. I think here's what we do. We give up a little javelin tossing in exchange for some gladiatorial power. We'll take this, and then that will be all with Scipio, and Julius Caesar can go along as well. This is very much an undead killer army, though, because of all the solar stuff. Is there anyone else we need to move? Biggest Dickus can scry. We have a lot of money. Although we could save to become the Emperor relatively quickly. Once we do take that capital, that is an option. We'll scry up here. We see some mushrooms with the witch. Not a big surprise for us. We knew she was up there. My end turn hotkey wasn't working. There we go. It's working now. Okay, we are gonna move south with this army then. Specifically Scipio. Racanus, we'll take him this way. Hope you all are doing well. I appreciate your guys' well wishes in the chats in regards to the move. I very much appreciate it. That was very nice to see all you say. It was very cool. Very cool. See, cleansing water just won't take this lady out fast enough. If only she had like a demon tag You know, it says Demon Witch, but she doesn't have the undead tag or the banishable tag, so a little frustrated with that. We'll just raid with this army. That's what I've decided. Marcus Agrippa. He could be in a little bit of trouble. Hopefully we'll be able to reroute him backwards if we need to. We have some good stuff going on. This is going to be slow rolling, but I'm okay with that for the most part. We'll get some... Do you want some Velays here? One of you did say that the Eerie Farm is the thing summoning... was it demons or horrors? Someone said that the demons came from the demonologist dying. I don't remember if that was a thing in 4. It's possible it's a thing now, but I don't believe in 4 when the demonologist died that all his demons got released. I think they just died with him. Now, if he lost a summoning, that would be the case, but I saw a wide diversity of demons there. Okay, this is very promising. Hopefully, our friend survives up here and he can go claim this territory and turn it into revelry base points. We do have some bears that are asleep. Okay, very successful killing those brigands. We see that level 3 hag. So there are 2 witch factions here. We did see that other one up this direction, which means we'll be fighting a lot of poison. We do have some tools to deal with it. Oh no, we got ambushed. Well, that's not too surprising. And there are already gorgons flying around. We're going to be dealing with some very high-level witches, which, you know, we have tools to deal with it. We don't have, like, the crazy tools, but we'll do our best. So, hopefully we'll do okay. Oh dear God, phase spiders. If you don't know, there's just a bit of Conquest of Elysium lore. If you're always wondering why phase creatures and all kinds of horrors and things come through the pyramids, it's because there is actually a portal in the void that is some sort of pyramid-type structure that lets them run through. It's not just like they spawn. They actually come from someplace else. It's pretty interesting. I've seen creatures go through it. Which is pretty funny to watch. We'll start recruiting up here. We have some pikes available. I'm not too enthused with that price, though. 106 is not something I love. Although, notably, it would save us a lot, considering Triarius are just so much slower. And we probably should continue to get armies. We have so much money right now. We are rolling in bank. I'll think about it. We should get some more squads, probably going into Witch's territory. I want to check more of this out. Get ourselves an eye on the prize over here. We see there's an ancient temple. I believe that increases our spawn rate of our serpent priest and these fire guys. These guys might be classified as wizards. They're technically a cult, but I don't know. That reminds me, I can't remember if I've spoken about this. It's been a while. Although I read your guys' comments and I have them swishing around in my head. We'll resolve this battle before I talk about it. Okay, our Animist isn't looking so hot. He's hurt. We have one Hastatus here. Uh-oh. Okay, but he's successfully entangled this deer tribe, this Animist has, so that's very good. And we will survive that. Hopefully the Gorgon doesn't come take us out. We might sit here and incite revelry for a little bit. We need to deal with this Gorgon, though. Unfortunately, she is immortal. If we could get a Soul Slay on the Sorceress, that would be very, very good. We will purchase her. And I think this does decide we're going to get another army. Oh my goodness, look at that. We'll stick with this item or the spell she has on her. She got a Ring of Protection and Magic Acorns. It's not too shabby, not too shabby at all. They're not the craziest magic items, but acorns, you know, they'll add a little unit to your cadre there and do some good stuff for you. Problem being, right now, I really want to save my production so that when we get over here, we'll have at least one more ballista. You really want as many as you can because this guy is just so threatening. Okay, see there's not much down here. Oh, there's a ziggurat. Okay, we will go take that. With Marcus Agrippa, he will be the conqueror of the ziggurat, as they say. Okay. We'll chill here. We'll sentry that for a little bit. Eventually, we're going to move down to the Dural Woods. Hopefully, we'll figure out something to do with this witch. She might come kill her Hamadryad. Can she charm the Hamadryad? Is this mindless? She can. she could steal our Hamadryad, which would not be a fun thing. Okay, I'm going to move Ancus down here, and he's going to grab the Histati and Vile here. We're going to leave the Triarius. They're a little slow for what I want, and we will get more Viles. We don't want to send in great armies versus the Hag. I also don't want her to Swamp Soul. If we can grab her before that, that'd be very nice, and it would show up as Twiceborn if that was the case, so we know she hasn't done it yet. Because if you can get a level 3 Hag out before they Swamp Soul, it'll save you a big headache. Old Castle with a Vampire, a Wand of Combustion. It's kind of very... I would be very scared as a vampire who's very vulnerable to fire to keep a Wand of Combustion next to my bedside. That would give me night terrors. We get to see her spells. Very unfortunately, she does have Mass Charm. An ambush like this would be a way to kill her. Mass Charm is just so dangerous. She doesn't have a big stack, though. But that means we probably don't want to mass units here to deal with her. That's probably not the best solution. Alright. We're going to scry. Start off with... I don't want to move. Start with a good old-fashioned scry. Let's get another look at this side of the world. Kind of want to make sure there's no one up here. Do that for now. We see no one on this plane. I say plane, I should say savannah, because plains are specific places in this game. But, you know, do what you can. Let's grab just all these ballistas. Do we have a scout? Let's grab a scout, too. No, not you. A scout. And we're going to move out these ballista with all these people and go that direction. I'm a little concerned dragging our senator along, but we'll do it. And, we have maybe a little less than I'd like in terms of rows. We'll grab some of these Histatus here into Vile. Just really make sure we have a decent amount here, just in case things go badly on the troop angle. I doubt it, because we're planning to attack this. Maybe we'll take this Temple City as well and shack up our friend, our senator there with some troops. But as far as this goes, really the regular troops don't matter. What matters are our firecasters and things, which could be crucial to fight this lady. I don't know. We're going to hope she kind of ignores us. We will grab some Histatus. One thing we can do is get to this person. I don't want to move slowly, really. Oh, God, we just grabbed a bunch of slow units. It's so hard to distinguish now. There's a hotkey for it. I'd have to find the button. Is it? Darn it. Ah, there we go. Drop slow units. Let's look here. This is something, it's like F9 or F10 or something. And click and get to that thing I just did. Transfer troops. Come on, I feel like there's a exit slow stuff. Maybe it's not on here. Well, we won't worry about it now. I feel like there's a hotkey to do it, but I can't recall it off the top of my head. We're going to abandon this place then. We're going to try and nab this lady. Hopefully the witch moves the opposite direction. If she comes here and attacks, she'll probably just charm this thing. It's really one of her only options. I don't think it has any good chance to kill her. A lot of this stuff is poison resistant. So is she, so the poison vines won't do anything. Shooting thorns will hurt, but I don't think there's enough of them. We'll have to end the turn. We have some Menaids attacking a mushroom. They will die. Menaids do not win in that fight. Some big poison, hitting our own troops. It's good for us. Really, that's the most worthwhile thing. She also has Curse of the Pigs, which is a funny spell. We'll probably see it before this game is over. Okay, we have a Priest King stack. Have to check that out. Right. We already have visual on it, so we'll actually scry somewhere else. Okay, we have a magic beanstalk, a little tower we could grab. No Hamadryads have spawned here, unfortunately. But I do think it's time to exit stage left and get down here and get these woods. We really want free spawn to just start overwhelming this witch. Because she's going to have problems with movement in specific armies. Not this one, but hopefully those will come into play. The reason I'm not staying in my base is because I don't want to get stuck in the base while they attack. I really want to grab this Gorgon, but I think it's going to get away from me. Soul Slaying this thing is just super valuable because Soul Slay will just kill it. There's no guarantee that works, though. There's potential we just lose a bunch of units, and because it has relatively high magic resistance, but it's something you want to do to immortal units. Would also be useful versus a Lich, potentially, although I'd garner that you probably want to be pretty careful doing something like that. We have a level 1 Bloody Mothercaster with a lot of magic items. What wounds do they have? Debilitating and Festering, so they're going to die soon. Not too shocked by that. And we'll grab some Velays here. And Marcus Agrippa can move this way, and that will be our turn. So we attack the Ziggurat. Killing an unknown priest. This guy doesn't really do anything. This was really clean. Not surprising either. Hopefully we'll charm a bear. 2. Cast no spell. There we go. Got 2 bears. A little bit of wounds. We're losing some towns and things. We have more witch stuff coming out here. I'm a little afraid of that. She's probably got quite a few units. That is a cheap price for pikemen. Ooh la la. We're going to kill this stack before we go down here. It's nothing too difficult to take out. Where the hell did that Gorgon go? This is a brigand lair. We've really gone away from this, unfortunately. But we could set up shop here. We'll grab some pikeneers down here. We'll get some Velays. Start preparing. I don't think this army would do super well here. Problem being, the Jaguars have a lot of attack, even if their armor's low, and decent HP pool. So they'll take a lot of wounds. They're very attrition vulnerable, but don't necessarily do well against them. Oh god, another hag. Different faction, though. She might come and attack us here. We could get lucky and soul slay this at I want to say at worst, but I'm thinking at best, if I'm being real honest. We're getting some poison 6 here. That's not surprising. Once they start getting into the back lines, it's going to get a little better, which unfortunately our moose did not survive very long, so it's not able to do that super successfully. But we'll kill a small squad here. Middle of our empire could be looking pretty vulnerable, but one of the plans I have to defend against the witch is going to be to get the capital. Okay, looks like they all came together. What happened here? I think the ancient presence. I think they tried to summon an ancient presence, and I'm pretty sure it killed this witch, and then moved here. I saw them fight something here. God, I wish I'd scried that battle. That would have been cool. I don't imagine they're there. They don't have any thing like swamp stealth or any tag that's feasible like that. Oh god, murderous mist, really? Jesus, that thing is going to be irritating to deal with. Well, we're going to leave this ancient presence alone. He can do what he wants. We'll move back here, seeing that our target is gone. Try and retake some of our stuff, although not with this person, my lord, not with this person, because they will get nabbed pretty easily. We have a Priest King stack here. Shore up the defenses here with some ballista. This is their level 2 guy. They don't have the best stuff here. That's our recruitment there, though. We could get some mages. We'll get some mages here just to shore up defenses. We have Titus, the Serpent Acolyte, and our little friend here. Hopefully we do not lose that. We could reroute and come kill this army if we wanted to, or we could kill it with this army pretty standardly. My worry is our senator gets hit with an unlucky beam of light if he has it. And we're going to come take their ancient temple. Oh god, this is actually way dangerous. Okay, we might lose Marcus Agrippa. I would feel confident if I was him attacking us, so... That is going to be perhaps unfortunate. I didn't know they had all those bloody mothers. Or the, whatever they're called, the little demon-like witches. We were going to scry something. I think we're going to scry here, but we don't need to do that anymore. Okay, let's scry up here. Okay, we see that Gorgon. Okay, that definitely... I think this is the same Gorgon. I wish I remembered its name. But, you know, I'm almost certain they died to this ancient presence, so it is very good for us. Although we might have some bad things happening here as well, so let's hold out hope. I get too hopeful now. We will buy some velays. We successfully spent a whole bunch of gold. We have a ton of money, though, so... Okay, lucky they did not attack Marcus Agrippa. He's going to go south. Southeast. Moonstone. Might be valuable to hold on to that in case we get a Moon Mage. Pretty much not a non-zero chance that we get something like that in the future here. We'll have to think about it. Okay, what would be nice if we could get her on a ballista round. That would be very helpful. We're gonna run from her. She can take our thing. If she murderous missed it, that'll be sad, but we'll deal with it. We have a whole lot of money. Really need to get more swarming armies out. Fort... God, if she's stuck in there or came here, attacking her in a fort is honestly, I think, our best bet. Although we need a ballista really to do it, which we might be able to accomplish. We just save up enough. Oh, she might come and swarm us down here. We'll grab the Moonstone up here. Throw it on a Serpent Aculite. Don't worry about it now. We'll deal with that later. We will attack this. Taking their temple city. I don't think this will kill them. Really doubt that's their only base. Watch some Eneids and deer fight. Eneids are not that good. I'd much prefer the satyrs. Their little claw is not very good. They look like the units that the Bakemono summon that have ghost friending claws. Those are much better. Still not great, but they have a purpose to banish. Which can be very useful during the the Hades event, if you get that happening. You can see the power of all of our ballistas. Okay, they've gone this way, which changes maybe some of my actions. I might buy an extra ballista down here, actually. Be an option. Okay. We will take this stuff. I really don't think they'll risk a fight like this. They do have a lot of assassination stuff, though. This guy's almost dead. We will try and persuade them not to attack us by just piling on some units. We will do that ballista here instead of up here because she's moved. She's just kind of sticking with that town. I don't want to attack a murderous miss thing, though. So we're just kind of like leisurely hang around here until we can build up a big force of ballistas. And one thing I want to do is be a little careful with Callahan. So he will move down to Marcus Agrippa, even though he could be vulnerable. We'll make sure with a scry that he's completely safe. Okay, that should mean he's safe unless there's really just shockingly something that we didn't account for. I'd be very surprised about that, though. Okay, I think it might be time. How many ballista do we have? Let's see, we can do this. Commanding 65, 83. Oh, it says on the... I forgot it says on the side here. 18 ballista, okay. God, I'm so scared of this fucking... I'm so scared of him. He also has a breastplate, which means he has more HP than usual. Touch of the Dead, Necromancy 3, Necromancy 3. Not surprising at all. If we don't kill this Lich, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Potentially. What's your range on 10? Okay, you're going to be able to cast that pretty easily. Cloud of Death. Don't care too much about that. I really don't want to lose this army doing this. We're just so close to doing something really successfully. I'm worried about them coming back, because we're not going to have good defenses here for a little bit. Could try out the Banshee and take this temple in the Haunted District. It wouldn't do much for us, though, so... I'm just really scared. And if the catapults hit our ballista and fuck up that fire, I'm really worried about it. They don't have that many units here, though. I think we're going to give it a shot. So we have a lot of ballista. We have our fire mage, our black sorceress. She can actually terrify plenty of these guys. A lot of these guys are not mindless, so they will get scared. That's not to say they have low morale. It's just terror, I think, is more worth it than Cloud of Death. We can get them to run. This guy is essentially useless. I should have moved him, actually. All this stuff is poison resistant. It's just he's a vulnerability. Not too useful. Scipio Africanus is useful. He's got the fire stuff. One thing I want to do... God damn it. Why does it got to do that when I'm trying to shift magic items? Okay, well, it's going to keep doing it. Now we just kind of got to guess this guy's going to line up correctly. Okay, my plan is for him... I actually want to get it more directly on this guy, but I'll stick with him. Hopefully he doesn't attack the gate. The hope would be that this guy, with this... Do I want to give this to him? Nah, it's fine. My hope is he runs in, flies up with his shoes, and starts whacking this guy if, God forbid, he does survive. That's kind of the plan. Ideally, it'd be on a gladiator, but this guy's just the front forward, so hopefully he runs up and does that. I would put it on this guy. In an ideal world, let's see if I can actually do that. I did it. Okay, we'll put it on that guy. Because he's going to be more lined up for what we want there. Now, he's got to survive a Wraith, which he doesn't have the best chance at, but hell, we'll give it a shot, so... Very exciting battle. We'll very quickly become the Emperor after that. Specifically the Dark Emperor. Which is pretty fun. I think we're good. And here's the money shot here. Okay, hitting some stuff we don't want to hit. Getting catapulted. Come on, hit that Lich. Okay, we hit the catapult. That's value. Trying to hit the Wraith. Shots coming near the Lich. Someone got hit in the back here. Scipio almost took a catapult to the face. We do have some other casters here. I'm not really worried about the level 1 guys. On round 13. Speed it up. Come on, hit that Lich. Oh, God. See, this is a gamble. Oh, come on, someone aim for him. What spells does he have? Shade of Death. Oh, dear God. Okay, that's actually not that bad. The Death spell is gonna hurt. Oh, come on. Come on, catapulties or ballistas. You've killed most of this army. So the chance of him being targeted goes up, but I don't think we're gonna get it. We're down to the wire. We hit this Wraith. But he's gonna spam spells like a hell of a lot. Oh, we hit him for 4. It's not enough at all. He does have pierce resistance. Okay, our risky play may not have played off. We may have killed everything but him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, that's a lot of disease. The death spell. Come on, fly up. Julius Caesar is now temporarily insane. Hit them with your fire, please. Oh no, he got feared. He's panicked. Damn it. Okay, this is not gonna work. Shade of Death. Come on, ballistas, fire. That death spell is gonna murder us. Okay, he's continuing to cast that. I don't really understand why. We're hitting him with fire spells. We just need to hit him hard there. Okay, he's on fire. We'll probably win this with a lot of losses now. It's my new prediction. Just hope he doesn't hit our commanders. He's burning. Come on, set him a thunder one more time. Come on, live! Set him on fire again. He's got 7 HP. They gotta blast him. Oh god. All of our named commanders are diseased. They're messed up. An attempt at confusion. If that had worked. Oh. Oh, darn. No, our fire guy's dead. Okay, he's got 1 HP and he's burning. He's dead. Oh, God, that hurt. Oh, this was not a good battle. Everybody's diseased. Lost most of this army. Okay, our gamble did not pay off. Scipio Africanus is the major person who lived. We need to get units here pronto. That will delay some things. Dear Lord. Oh, that was bad. This isn't a recruitable location either. He's diseased. He will die. Our Winthra, our Black Sorceress, actually is completely fine. Very surprising. Well, we'll get as many troops as we can muster here. And then Callahan will go this way. You will join us, because this army is not equipped. And pretty soon, Callahan, when we get 600 monies, can become the Emperor, which is pretty cool. It's just a little homunculus here. We'll take that out. Hopefully she doesn't attack us next turn. It'd be unfortunate. We are living on a prayer, as Bon Jovi would say. Alright. I hate sitting stuff here for so long. I think we will move out. Oh dear God, what are we getting ambushed by? That army needs a scout desperately, but it just has not happened. The amount of ambushes that army has gone through is just one too many. We'll scout... We'll see if the Demonologist place got taken over. It did. Very limited troops, though. Okay, we're gonna rack these guys forward. I want to just get a couple of units coming up here when this witch moves to kill that murderous mist. Easily soul-slaying a homunculus. Just some brigands. Easy, okay. Oh, she's attacking us. We're probably gonna die. Hopefully we get some good soul slays off. As a kind of revenge. See all that poison stacks? That's not who you want to target. You want to target this guy. Or these drakes who are gonna murder you when they get to you. She does have a ring of protection. Is that a mass charm? Curse of the Pigs. Oh god, everyone's a fucking boar now. So that's what Curse of the Pigs does. It turns our army into boars. And this lady's poisoned. She's almost certain. Yeah, she's dead. Come on, soul slay someone useful before you die. I don't think she's actually going to do it. Completely wasted, giving up magic items. Not very good. Oh, we soul slayed. I don't. What was that? Marshworm. Very useful soul slays. You can see. Ah, we did it! We soul slayed the Hydra. Okay. Pyrrhic loss. No. They have a Pyrrhic victory, would be how you say it. And did we get another Drake? Yep, we got a Drake. We've significantly reduced this army. And you know, I don't think she can... She can't... oh, she can charm these boars, so she's gonna start charming the boars to her side. Our friends that she's turned into pigs. Hopefully we can kill this frog. We want to reduce this army just as much as possible so that we can come in and wipe it. She doesn't have any doppelgangers, which I wasn't completely aware of. It's good she doesn't. Speed this up. Might kill the pig. Or the frog. Doesn't look like it. Although the woodman is a little resistant, but not enough, apparently. Okay, and we're getting very quickly just surrounded by enemies. Reveler and a Serpent Acolyte. Again, this is not a recruitable location. It is a little easy to defend. Oh god, we have no money right now. Let's dive for the hills. We cannot take that. We can take this, however, so we'll go take this little outpost, and we can start getting squads expanding from here, perhaps, if we can get some money flowing better. But it is the winter, so a lot of our income has been reduced for a little bit. Hopefully our senators... If we lose this army, I'll be very, very sad. We'll already have to lose Julius Caesar, but Callahan the Great will become the Dark Emperor. I shouldn't call him the Great, because he's not a great man. He's just he is a man with a purpose, I suppose, because he's got a dark side, you see. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on with these guys. We see that assassination happen. Some little beast bats. Still no good bless on them. Losing most of their beast bats to brigands. Kind of embarrassing. Well, will you look at that? A moon mage. What did I say? What did I say? Now, we have this little rock. Gonna boost him to Moon Magic level 3, which, unfortunately, he didn't get the best spells. We need to get him to a magic library and get him the 2nd level of Moonlight. Anti-magic is great, don't get me wrong, but the Touch of the Moon is kind of a crappy sleep spell. But, you know, anti-magic is no joke. We actually memorize all our spells now. Now, ideally, this guy would get to a magic library eventually, and specifically this one, and have level 4 moon magic, which would just be so fun. Besides that, we might save up our money a bit. One of the things I did want to do, I don't think they will attack here. That'd be pretty foolish. They have a lot of garbage, is what they have. Now, they could kill our moon mage, which would be really sad. We could grab a Leo. I'm not too interested in that at this second. We'll actually grab some ballista here. My plan is to hit this lady with some ballista before she can swamp soul. Now that kind of requires her to be in a fortress, in my opinion. Another moonstone. I don't think they stack. Let's just make sure. I don't think I've ever tried this before. I've never had the thought. Maybe I need to put 2 moonstones on someone. Okay, let's see here. Let's take this off. If this stacks, that would be crazy. I really don't think it does. No, it doesn't stack. Okay. Well, if we get another moon mage, that'll be useful. We did spend some of our money. We really need to get this guy to become our emperor, though. So that is unfortunate. I don't want this guy sitting here. Because anti-magic on big swaths of units is just so valuable. Even though I said it, I'm disappointed by not getting that evocation style version of it. Okay with it. Unfortunately, not soul slaying this guy has left him alive, and our soul slayer is dead. Although we did get a Hamadryad here, that's very good. On that. Some confusion. It's a confusion, it's an illusion. We can come up here, and we might build some Lariums. Lariums aren't very good, but my idea is that maybe we could grab a Gorgon or something with a Larium, because they do end up getting charm spells from time to time. Bigus Dickus can stay silent. We don't need any scrying this second. We're more focused on just saving up our money, even if it's only a tiny bit. Very minuscule amount, but still. They might take our ancient forest there. It is valuable to them. They get their fungus from it. Killing some dwarves. This is a terrible idea. He is going to literally just eat you. He incorporates and death beams them. 20 Pikeneers for 202. That is a very bulk recruitment. Unfortunately, I think we're going to save our money for the most part. We're going to make sure we have enough to get our friend. So here is the Larium. It's a Lar. He's got 17 hit points, 9 magic resistance, 0 armor. He's got stealth, so people can't see him. Not too crazy. Ethereal. He gives you a limited gold bonus of 1, so farms will begin producing 2 gold. which is nice. He's stationary, so you can't move him around. He's got forest magic, which you can sometimes get charmed. This guy got greater healing, summon wolf, and murder of crows. Not the best. Charm being in there is very worth it, though. He's a rule spirit. He's like a household spirit, if you've ever been aware of that concept. Very cool. I like that quite a bit. I'm a big fan of it. I think finally we'll build a ballista here. They've left this outpost empty. We can take everybody with us and go grab it. I'm a little afraid of getting Murderous Mist running into this town. So we'll wait for a little bit. I want to see if this witch shows up again. I would love to just destroy her with some ballista. That would be the ideal way to kill her. As we watch our Menaids fight some snails, they probably will win this fight, but they will probably mostly die from poison ticks. 2 lived, okay. I don't think I need to say how this one's gonna go. Dear Lord. Menaids are crazy. Okay, she's run away. We'll see if she continues and then decide. We've lost Inciting of Revelry. That's fine. It's actually probably the least valuable tile we have Revelry on. And these all have Hamadryads now, so they'll probably avoid them unless they really, really want to take them over. We'll build another... Actually, we won't. Because we can become the Emperor. Which we will absolutely do. We will coronate ourselves Callahan, the Dark Emperor. There's a lot of lore here. I'm tempted to read it. I'm losing my voice, I'm not going to lie. But the unit itself is not very impressive, so I'll just read it. Thought, though lost for generations, the realm has now seen the rise of a new emperor. After taking back the capital from the undead, a week-long revelry was proclaimed, and wine was given out to the high and low. According to tradition, the inhabitants of the capital should celebrate the emperor, and could they rise from their graves, they would undoubtedly celebrate the new emperor. One of the first actions of the newly inaugurated emperor was to issue coins with his portrait. Our archives reveal that this was also fully included in tradition. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, we're going to continue reading. So, one of the first actions of the newly inaugurated emperor was to issue coins in his portrait. Our archives reveal this was also fully in accordance to tradition, and despite voices refuting his claim, we have come to conclude that the emperor is legally appointed. Our archivist can also share the good news that the emperor is considering to become the new benefactor of this college. Our faculty of scribes is now fully involved with the task of filling out proper forms for the transition to imperial authority. I love this lore. This just wraps it all in a neat little bow with me. Our faculty of scribes is now fully involved. Sorry, no, this portion. The good news that the emperor is considering becoming the new benefactor of this college. I really like when games, anything, any kind of media or medium, I should say, that has lore involved. When they go in and they specifically include the idea that the narrator is very flawed. I love that, especially in these text-based games where there's this notion of you have to kind of read between the lines on what is true and what isn't. That is very fun for me. I hope it's very fun for you guys. It's one of the things I really like that Illwinter does. I wish we could save Scipio. If we could get a regeneration item, that would be very nice to save Scipio Africanus. There might be a second Julius Caesar, or a second second Scipio Africanus, considering how important those two were. We also have some other names to fill in, which we will probably next episode, because I don't have the name list pulled up, and we're like 15-20 minutes away from being done. So we'll go to the next turn. We have become the Dark Emperor, which not so impressive yet, but trust me, it will be. Trust me. Or helmet, archers, and other things. We have other things to do, though. Can't do any of this here, because this is garbage. We might as well move out of here, to be honest. think we can do it here. No, we cannot erect a statue here. Okay. Keep moving then. Oh god, we're alone. Oh no. Okay. Marcus Agrippa, grab everybody. By everybody, I mean everybody. We don't need to keep the Haunted Capitolium anymore. I'm fine with letting it go. Who's in charge? No, I thought you were. Okay, there we go. And we'll go take this temple city back, probably. Because I think plan numero uno. I'll run through here, take out these undead. Get that going. I'm fine with what everyone has gear-wise. I'm not too worried about it. Not yet, anyway. We have some things to buy. We can get some archers. I think one thing I'm going to do is, unfortunately, sacrifice some noble men and women. I have one ballista and some velays. Go in here and take this back. We can get the income from that town. Don't want to not have it. We'll build another Larium this way, which will income gap us on some things we might have wanted, like the horror helmet we can no longer afford. I don't really care about that too much. It's nice to grab magic items, but it's not too important. This guy did get charm, so he could grab something potentially important. It synergizes really well with sleep, by the way, because you can sleep them and then charm them. And it won't wake them up, I don't believe, because I don't think it considers it an attack. I mean, it might consider it an attack. Okay, we managed to all survive the first wave of Murderous Mist. That was kind of the plan. It was successful. We need to get the Ring of Shadows up in the front. I forgot we had that. It's been a minute since I played this, and I haven't seen that in a while. But we need to take out this thing. It's going to be irritating and take our stuff. We want to send it back here so it maybe runs into our stuff. 51 gold for 10 archers. That is some value, I'll tell you what. Okay, easily going to take this temple city. And this is a place we can apotheosis. We need to get to settlements, though, with our senator, or our emperor, because he has some things he wants to do. Okay, we've taken this. Everything went well. Everything went great. Went smittenly, I should say. We'll get some archers. Can't afford the crossbowmen and the archers. I'll stick with the archers. This is such a good price for them. And we can start building another army here. Something we do want to consider is there was someplace up here, this thing. We want to start building a small force here, getting ready to expand out. Hopefully we don't get nabbed by anything too dangerous, but that's kind of the plan. Is to expand out from here, start taking some of the witches' territory. Really, the two witches and the Priest King are who we're going to be fighting. I can't think of who this is. I don't think we've seen everybody. And since we haven't, we'll give... oh god, we're seeing a witch up here. Okay, this is just a level 2 witch. Give a good old-fashioned scry this way, seeing an old battlefield, not much anything. Don't worry, the Dark Emperor is not the end of what we have going on. He will do some things, and we'll start our expansion of his abilities very quickly. So we watch this fortress get taken. This is a valuable unit for them. We're gonna end up killing it. For freezies. And, okay, getting attacked in the Ancient Forest by some dispossessed spirits, very easily killing them. We have a big horde of satyrs build up over here. It's nice to have. So, the first thing that we get available from getting the Emperor is these Praetorian Guards, which, they are what they are. They're usually, as it says, used to protect the palace and the senator. They have 10 hit points, 4 magic resistance, 2 armor. They rank towards the front. They're slow. They have a large shield. There's a couple ways you can play these guys. Frankly, they just cost a whole hell of a lot, is the first issue. And they cost a lot of money. Now, what do you get? Well, you get 2 more HP. You get more armor than, like, your Principes. You get a broadsword with a nice big swing. Now I could be wrong about this, but I don't think they're worth it, especially if you're fighting all this magic shit. Triarius definitely can be worth it. Because they have that long range attack, they have good armor, even though they're slow, they synergize well with big ballista armies. The Praetorian Guard I find very strange in this lineup, because I'm like, well, I'm already spending a shit ton of resources, specifically iron, on Triarius and Histatus. Why do I also want to add Praetorian Guard to that? You know, and you're going to end up either doing a Praetorian Triarius line where you have Praetorians in the front, Triarius in the back, or you're going to do probably a Praetorian Viles run, which can work out. You could do something like that. But at that point, my wonder goes to, well, why am I not just building a Histatus Triarius line for 25 resources per turn for 10 altogether? That to me seems to be the troop factory we'd like much better, but that's my opinion. I could be totally off base. Now we need to get to a hamlet, which unfortunately we're just nowhere near any hamlets here. So we need to start bopping out our other small stuff. So we're just gonna get out of here. I'd love to do Apotheosis. We'll see that in the future for sure. But for now, we move forward. The army we have, I'm not too worried about this getting nabbed. See some dispossessed spirits. We're gonna get up here, hopefully we don't run anything too crazy. It's kind of our dream, is to not get hit by anything too crazy. So we build up another army here. This army is gonna be slow, so we could build some of those. Here we go. Finally, I hit all the... Just hitting hotkeys here. Getting my... Okay, enabled mods, none. Hitting some buttons. Is all good in the neighborhood. We'll get some cheap little Viles here. They'll throw some stuff while our animals get things done. We'll go murderize this guy. And hopefully continue to build up. We need some actual defense here. And we'll actually get a Centurion just to run around with. We see there's an old castle with some demons. Demons. I think we've seen this stack, and I think they came over here and took this over. I actually believe that to be the case. I want to get a view of who else is in this game. I also want to make sure the witch isn't here. I don't see her, but I do see she's taken this eerie farm. This moose is probably going to get butchered. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Lots of poison ticking. Get to get up here and start hitting them with the pelt stuff. Losing most of our bears. They're not very good against the witch anyway, so might as well shed some. And we have taken out that small force. Unfortunately, we have a problem occurring up here. Could take some gladiators in this small stack and try and wipe this. I don't think that would work too well. I also don't want to continue to lose things. I want to keep my towns and whatnot. So we're going to get ready to just go take that over. He might come down, or the Gorgon, she might come down and attack us. It's definitely a possibility. I think we're going to kill this stack. I'm very unconcerned by it. They're going to get hit with ballista, pelts, and things. These beast bats are just not very good. They tend to fly up early and get just absolutely smashed. They might soak some ballistas, but... Only problem would be if a very, very unlucky assassination would be the biggest issue for us. We need to start getting more money. Oh, and this is perfect. Right in the center, this will let us get some hamlets and things. We see a farm over here. We'll start taking their swamps. Get real irritating with them. Stop them from doing anything fun. We probably want to century some of those guys. I've just been clicking through them, dealing with it, but ideally we would century. Okay, we see more of their territory. We see the city ruins. Very sad to see that. No, oh, they have to attack for assassination. What am I talking about? I always forget that. I always forget that they have to attack for assassination. Assassins are only good if they attack you, so keep that in mind. Now, shade assassins are good no matter what. I will hearken to that spell being great every day of my life. Okay, we've almost cleared these guys. This lady's death-wished and blind. She's now got battle fright. She's also stronger, funnily enough. But we'll take out these guys. It's pretty expensive. It's a pretty decent summon. Some beast bats are costly. If we could have stolen this. If we can steal one of these guys, that would be great. I don't see it happening. Okay, they're fighting this. They're gonna just petrify everything. That's the power of the Gorgon with these snake hairs, and the golden claws will just rip apart whatever has been stoned. A Dark Wizard, Pikeneers. God, such a good turn for recruitment, but I don't think we can afford a lot of it. Can we even get the Dark Wizard? We cannot. So I suppose we will get some... Ooh. God, archers or pikes? I think this army needs pikes more than it needs archers, so we'll get some pikeneers. Also, it frees up a little bit of money. I think we're going to leave the ballista behind for right now and send this guy this way. And send our friend up here, Quinarius, out to kill this beastie. Now, this army's going to have trouble with it, but hell, we'll give it a shot. Up here, we're going to incite revelry. I should go up here and just start taking stuff this way. Although the demons are moving. Oh god, they could come kill Turnus. Not that we are too worried about that. Turnus is not a valuable thing. Stay away from the Eerie farm. We have one plan for Callahan, and it's to get back here and start building governors and defenses. We'll also move our Moon Mage out. We want to get them up here somewhere useful. Take this hamlet, and we can do a little scrying. Oh, god dang it. Okay, well, no scrying this turn. Our commander has decided to take a stroll. Where is this? Apparently we're attacking a worm. You're so gold constrained. Need money. God, I don't feel very good about this fight. I would love to get this Moon Mage up here. Although, would they do a lot? Probably not. No armor, so it's gonna get peppered with arrows. Doesn't have a lot, and the pikes will hurt it quite a bit. It's 39 HP. It'll just destroy our front line, which, you know, these are expendable troops. We're gonna try it. Give it a good old-fashioned try. College try? Whatever. Yeah, good old college try, I think is the phrase. As our Emperor gets up here, I want to show off something before the episode ends, but we'll see if we get to it. God, I love this production safety stuff we have back here. We will grab this small keep. They have gone to an iron mine. We could start getting werewolves and things here. I'm not too enthused with sticking around, I don't think. Might get grabbed here if there's a captain that spawns. Sextus could move up here. I suppose, why not? That will be this turn. We will attack some Solus with Menaids. Menaids are actually better than Solus, usually. Okay, she's gonna run up. Already petrifying people. Not shocked. They're likely all dead. Archer's getting petrified. Once she's the only thing. Oh god, this is loss heavy. Not surprised at all. Okay, Gorgon's gone down for at least the moment. You'll see a bunch of the petrified guys died. So loss heavy, but we did it, I suppose. A serpent priest. I love that idea. Can we afford both serpent? We can't afford both a serpent priest and the other thing we want to do, I don't think. But we are fighting the witch, which is something we really need to keep in mind. So I think a serpent priest we will build up here and stop some of the other things we're going to do this turn. We'll also build some crossbowmen We got Venomous Death, Poison Darts, Poison Bolts. These are almost useless. We needed our Venom Ward. We see this Gorgon is returned. We see this is actually cut off kind of here. I wonder if this flings back up here. That's kind of what it looks like. And we have taken a coal mine that usually is only accessible to the Priest King through the snow, so we'll probably have that for a while. I also might want to come over here and convert some of these farms to our territory. It'd be something very worthwhile. But we have this kind of army, and we want to set it up with the Moon Mage and the Ballista and send it out, probably to fight the Priest King, I assume. I've lost track of that level 3 witch. It makes me very curious. Okay, we said we were going to sentry the people down here, didn't we? They are sentried. Good, good, good. Yeah, I think they were before. I think I just thought they weren't because I kept getting dragged there. Where do we want to scry? Is this witch hanging out here? I don't know where she went. Did she teleport? I don't think she teleported. We have coming this way one. I'm getting another phone call. Okay, I am going to wrap up the episode now because I have something I need to do. But, friends, neighbors, although this is an anticlimactic end, I think we should get episodes going a little bit more regularly now. I have not a lot of free time, but more than I had the last 6 or 7 days, however long it's been since an episode. Having to rip out carpets from it being flooded and things like that was very, very difficult procedure. This room in particular I'm in actually flooded as well. Darn sump pumps and whatnot, but that's a little bit of a life update. Again, I appreciate all your well wishes on the move. Besides the flood thing, things are going smoothly, and this carpet probably needed to replace anyway, so it's almost like they gave us a blessing to work harder, I suppose. As much as I could say that. We're going to give ourselves a save. Next episode, you should see some of our Dark Emperor abilities come online, like this, which we'll talk about this next episode. Hopefully I remember to do it. But these statues of the underworld and whatnot, we have built our first one. So we'll talk about that. We will continue to conquer and invade. We need to fight the Priest King. That'll be an interesting kind of fight we need to deal with. Some of you said the Priest King struggles in the late game. I don't tend to disagree, but hopefully we can get around that with some trickery and some wizardry in the future. If you, we'll see what we do there. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Like, comment, subscribe, all that business if you enjoy. We have reached 500 subscribers. I wish I could make something special, do a live stream or something. I really just don't have the time for it right now. Maybe in the future. But that's thanks to you guys. So thank you for joining us. Hopefully the channel continues to grow and we get some awesome stuff going on. Yeah, it's fun playing these games, and hopefully I'll do some more D&D shorts in the future. And some people enjoy those. I don't know how many of you do, but they can be kind of fun and easy way to introduce you to some of the campaign stuff I've done in the past. But yeah, that'll continue. So we'll see you next time. Have a great weekday, however long it is until you watch the next video or I upload it. So yeah, that's all. Catch you later.